What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and we are over in the Fortnite lobby. Now, you may notice my lobby background's a little different than normal. Completely ignore that. I just thought it would fit the whole entire theming of everything going on right now with the hype up for the brand new season. But this is a custom lobby background. This is not the actual in-game one. You still have your whole entire jungle with the cursed llama and everything. But what is in the newsfeed is actually something that is there for most players. Now, keep in mind, you might not see this because of the fact that Epic Games has their newsfeed set up in a very weird way, where it's different for every single user. So you might see this while other people don't see it in theirs, but it has the title of "Are You In?" with the description and just text overall of August 25th. Now, at first glance, it's like, okay, we're starting to get some hype up here and everything else, but if we look in the battle pass, we already knew that the season was ending August 25th at 2 a.m. Eastern time, meaning that, yeah, we're not getting a delay or anything. The new season's confirmed for August 25th, and it does start giving us a little bit of things to speculate on. Now, I do want to mention this right away. Even though the text down here in the bottom left says are you in, there is an alternative version of this text that says all or nothing that was spotted by translating the Spanish newsfeed. So it appears that what's going on here is that we're starting to get a lot of hype up and build up for the new season. First we had the whole entire blood moon eclipse type thing, and then now we have this right here, which is related to the new season, and it's making people realize something and connect the dots here. So what I want to say is that one thing we noticed with the whole entire blood moon painting is that when content creators are actually going to get these images in the mail and everything else, they were actually playing a sort of social media game. Now, I don't mean that as in oh, they were making a little funny haha or anything like that, but what I mean is that over on Twitter, they were actually doing something that, people kind of had fly over their heads at first, which might actually be related to this whole entire lighting theme. So if we go ahead and pull up Squatting Dog right here, something you may notice is that in his tweet, which I'll go ahead and move my webcam over to the other side, he says, "Stolen Vespa. Gratefully, it isn't my actual Vespa, but to sneak into my home and steal my my Lego Vespa is still pretty mischievous. And whoever Kato Thorn is, you owe me a Lego gift card." Now, of course, in the actual image, it's like, thank you for the addition to my collection and everything else, and the whole entire theming here is that, oh, hey, my thing got stolen. However, it's not just Squatting Dog doing his own little meme stuff, because other creators who got the same exact gift in the mail, being that Kato Thorn little, Eclipse Blood Moon poster, had something quote-unquote stolen as well. Another example of this whole entire stolen theme right here is this by Merle, which shows that, the whole entire Merle LED light that was in his room setup and everything else has been quote-unquote stolen and replaced by this actual Kato Thorn, painting, poster, whatever you want to call it, with the note still saying, "Thank you for the addition to my collection." Now, this makes me think that if we go back in game and we pay attention to the fact that we have kind of, this heist little bank vault lines and everything else, red laser lines and everything going on with the text, what if this brand new season isn't just related to an Eclipse theme, but we're going back to the whole entire heisted theme, right? What if we're going back to a whole entire theme of stealing stuff and everything else, like the Most Wanted event, for example, but instead of it being focused on Most Wanted, it's the entire season, and it's focused on stealing things, it's focused on just having a whole entire heist going on, while also building up to that Blood Moon or Eclipse lore. We currently don't know 100% what's going on, but we do know that we are going to be getting actual in-game teasers and stuff starting from now, basically, for the next few days going on until August 25th when the new season officially releases. We also know that we'll be getting the official season's name in a few days, around August 20th, I do believe, so we will have a lot of information coming out very soon regarding this new season to kind of get super excited for everything going on. So I would love to hear in the comments down below, based on the information I provided regarding, a Squatting Dog and Merle having stuff stolen and replaced by this actual poster, and knowing that we have this whole entire, kind of heist theme going on in game. You can even see the lasers without any text or anything in my lobby, which was kind of unintentional, but it works out very well for this video. And based on all that stuff going on, even, this character Kato Thorn and whatever is going on with the Blood Moon Eclipse or whatever else, what do you think is happening with this new season? What do you think it's going to be themed around? What do you think they're going to make a focus on? Is it going to even be related to the moon anymore? Or is it going to be related to stealing something? Or maybe it's related to both. Imagine that, there's a random theory out here. Imagine if the mothership came back out of nowhere, just kind of flew into the island or whatever, and we were able to go in there and steal stuff out of it or something like that. Obviously, that's a random, out of nowhere theory, but it is interesting to know. And another thing that is interesting to know is the fact that we have this whole entire heisted stealing theme thing, and we know that we're going to be getting a lot of mythics unvaulted in the next season that were related to specific lore characters. Those include the MK7 for the Foundation, Gunner, Stinger SMG. We know we're going to get Zig and Hobby's ray gun, and considering the fact that we have Sloan back on the island, what if we were heisting Sloan's stuff? Imagine if Sloan just had all of that equipment stored away somewhere with them in that tank or something in order to kind of bring it back and play into the lore. We really don't know, but we do know that we're starting to get a lot more of that build up, and a lot more excitement's going down. And a lot of people over on Twitter have been like, hey guys, isn't it crazy how we've been going on this long and we haven't had any like actual like leaks or anything? Which I hate when people say that, because I feel whenever someone's like, hey, you guys know how we haven't had any leaks recently, it's like 2 days later someone's like, here's the entire season leaked out. It's like you're gonna just jinx yourself or something. But yeah, with that said, hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. If you did, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload where we might have even more teasers to share with you. I have no clue if we will or not, but I'll see you guys then. Peace out.